Freiburg is schön.
Sehr schön.
So, përshëndetje të gjithëve. We just started recording. This is a free online lesson. I have been doing this for, is it 8 years already?
Too many.
Yes, many years. I enjoy doing it, and in case you are interested in joining the next lesson, it will be held in approximately 1 month. You can check out my website, learnalbanianonline.net. There I will be giving the latest information about the date, time of the next lesson. Yes, so quhem Elson, jam nga Shqipëria, tani banoj në Gjermani, në qytetin e bukur dhe të vogël të Freiburgut, dhe unë jap mësime falas të gjuhës shqipe në YouTube. In case you are watching this from YouTube and you want to join this lesson, go to learnalbanianonline.net. The link is there. Yes, we'll start. Do të fillojmë me prezantimin e vetes, self-introduction. Let's start with Madam first. Tiffany, përshëndetje.
Përshëndetje të gjithëve. Jam Tiffany, jam nga Franca. Dhe mësoj gjuhën shqipe sepse jam e martuar me një shqiptar. Dhe kam dëshirë të komunikoj më mirë me familjen e burrit time. Mirëburit tim.
Burit tim, shumë mirë. Aha, mirë. Dhe e ke të vështirë të flasësh me ata apo është në rregull?
Është në rregull.
Është mirë, okay, në rregull. Mirë, këtu kemi Landsoni nga Tajvani.
Po, përshëndetje, quhem Lansoni, unë jam nga Tajvani, unë jam 31 vjeç, mësoj shqip sepse më pëlqen Shqipëria dhe dua të udhëtim në Shqipëri.
Dua të udhtoj në Shqipëri.
Udhtoj.
Dhe 31 vjeç. Okej, vjeç. Mirë. Nina, përshëndetje.
Përshëndetje. Unë quhem Nina, unë jam nga Norvegjia. Unë po mësoj shqip sepse I dashuri im është shqiptar, nga Maqedonin.
Nga Macedonia. Nga Macedonia. I hope he's learning Norwegian as well.
Yeah, English first, maybe.
English, okay. English first. He doesn't even... Yeah. Okay, so thank you for being here. Dhe kemi Albrimin. Përshëndetje, Albrim. Would you like dëshiron të prezantohesh? Your microphone is muted. Okay, so I will be screen sharing the lesson for today. Today's topic is lidzat. Lidzat, that means conjunctions. We haven't had a lesson about conjunctions yet, so I thought maybe it's time to do that. Yes, it's a quite simple topic. It's basically just remembering vocabulary. There is not much about grammar here, just vocabulary, new words. Yes, I will be screen sharing the lesson for those who are watching from YouTube, and those who are present, you have the link there. So conjunctions, I'll talk about what conjunctions are, what type of conjunctions we have, and then we'll do some exercises. Because there are hundreds of and thousands of conjunctions, we'll not talk about each one of them in separate, of course, but the most important ones and the most used ones. For many of them, there are several ways how to say and use them. We will be talking about those as well. In case you have any questions, you can interrupt me. Yep. So what is a conjunctions? Is that part of speech that is used to link two words or two sentences together or two phrases. And there are several ways to categorize them. And one of these way to categorize them is in simple ones, in compound ones, and then with some expressions that use conjunctions. Other types of categories are depending on their function. Are they used to indicate time, location, purpose, result, etc.? That would be another type of categorization. But in today's lesson, we'll talk about these ones here. So simple, compound, and some expressions as well. In Albanian, we call these lidza. So lidza. Okay, it comes from the word lid, to connect something.
Sorry, Elson, the screen sharing is frozen.
It's frozen, so let's unfreeze it. Here it is. Okay, so lidza. What is a lidza, a linking word? We'll start with the simple conjunctions. As I said, there are hundreds and thousands of them, so the way we'll do it is a bit different. We will go through some sentences. I think there are about 50 of them. And we'll talk about this. We'll check out the verbs we are using, the new words, and the conjunctions as well. The conjunctions will be highlighted in bold. So Tiffany, mund të lexosh fjalinë e parë? Can you read the first sentence, please? So we are in simple conjunctions. Why are they called simple? Because they consist of just one word. The compound one consists of two or more words, and the expression ones consist of two parts. We will check them out later. We are talking now about the simple conjunctions. So fjalia e parë, slide number 4, slide number 4. Can you read it out, please?
Unë mund të vrapoj shpejt, por ndonjëherë të tjerët janë edhe më të shpejt.
Edhe më të shpejt, shumë mirë. Ose edhe më të shpejt se unë, correct. So por is the conjunction but. If there are any new words for anyone, you can just let me know. I can run quickly, but sometimes others are quicker than I am or faster than I am. So the conjunction but needs a comma in front, por. And another way to say por is simply po. So po and por are the same in this context, whichever you like. Another way of saying but is, so we just learned por, we have po, also mir po. Mir po means but as well, or however, yes. The second one we have here, ishte shumë ftohtë kur ishim, kur ishim me pushime. So it was very cold when we were on holidays. So kur, some pronouns, such as interrogative pronouns, they can be used as linking as conjunctions as well. So such as in this case, and also it needs a comma. It was cold when we were on holidays. Yes, so kur. Let's go to the third one. Nina, can you read the third sentence?
Do të preferante më shumë të shkonte në kinema, sesa të bënte detyrat e shtëpisë.
Shumir. So in this lesson, there will be some tenses we haven't talked about yet, but the most important, pay attention to the conjunction. Do të preferonte më shumë të shkonte në kinema. She or he would prefer much more, so më shumë, much more, to go to the cinema rather than, or than, se sa, then do the homework. So she would prefer to go to cinema than do the homework. Bëj detyrat e shtëpisë. Another way of saying than is se. So you can either say se or se sa. Both mean the same thing. So these are simple conjunctions. Lidhzat e thjeshta. The next one, dukesh sikur nuk e fjetur gjithë natën. So the conjunction sikur. That means as if. So you look, dukem is the verb to look like, to seem, to seem. You seem like you haven't slept the whole night. Like or as if. So you look as if you haven't slept the whole night. Sikur. Yes. Number 5, Lenson, mund ta lexosh fjalin numër 5.
Ne duam të blejmë një televizor të ri, në daj duhet të kursejmë
para. Ne duam të blejmë, not bëjmë, I think you said bëjmë, të blejmë një televizor të ri, ndaj duhet të kursejmë para. So first we have the verb kursej para, that's to save money. Kursej para. You can also say ruaj para. We want to buy a new TV. Ndaj, that means therefore, thus, that's why. And another way of saying this is prandaj. Prandaj and daj mean the same thing, therefore. Another way of saying this is kështu që. 1 second. Kështu që. That means the same thing. Thus, therefore, that's why, kështu që. But that has two parts, so it's a compound one. We'll talk about it in the next part. Mirë, so kursej para to save money. Here we have David as well. David, përshëndetje. You can introduce yourself if you want. Okay, number 6. So fillimisht bëri detyrat e shtëpisë, pastaj shkoj me makinë në pishinë. Or te pishinat would be more colloquial. So first of all, fillimisht, bëj detyrat e shtëpisë, to do the homework, and then pastaj, and then, and later, and then, and after that, that's pastaj. Another way of saying this is më pas. It means the same, so later and then pastaj. Pay attention to conjunction, to commas. Number 7, nuk më pëlqejnë kafshët përveç maceve. So I don't like animals, but I do. So how do you say this? Except cats. So or beside cats, I don't like animals. So that means I only like cats. Përveç maceve. Beside. Okay, all the other animals I don't like, but cats I do like. Përveç maceve. Numri 8, nuk do të humbasin në kupën e botës nëse përpiqen shumë. So humbas, to lose, they will not lose in the World Cup if, nëse. There are many ways of saying if, but there are compound ones. Another one is në qoftë se. Another one is në rast se. They all mean if, or in case that, if. And you can replace them, it still would be correct. And the last sentence, numri 9, më shkruaj një mesazh ose më telefono. So write me a message or call me. Ose. That's or. Kur të mbërrish, mbërri, arri, to arrive, when you get there. So it's the same like number 2 there, kur. A temporal conjunction, we call it. Are there any questions here? Keni pyetje?
Yeah, I have one.
Oh.
Not all of them requires the comma before. I see that sikur doesn't have it, and sisa does
have
not.
It. Yes, exactly. So some will not. Depends on the conjunction. It's mostly about memorizing. Yes, will they take it or not?
Okay.
Here. Okay, let's go to the next slide. There are 4 slides like this. Ai mësonte shqip ndërsa ajo ishte me pushime. You can also say kurse. That means while, whereas, while, in the meanwhile. So he was learning Albanian, whereas she was on holidays. Here, ndërsa, kurse. The same. Tiffany, mund të lexosh fjalin numër 2?
Shumë njerëz i shikojnë lajmet online, ndërkohë më pak njerëz lexojnë gazetën.
Lexojnë gazetën, shumë mirë. Ndërkohë. So in the previous one was ndërsa, that was while. Ndërkohë, in the meanwhile. Ndërkohë. Shumë njerëz lexojnë gazetën. So these are actually, you can replace them. You can also say ndërsa. Ndërsa më pak njerëz lexojnë gazetën, yes. So it's opposing the first part of the sentence. They're interchangeable. Ndërkohë, ndërsa, you can use the same. Ndërkohë literally means in the meanwhile. Yes, in between the time, in the meanwhile. Mirë, shikoj lajmet online to watch the news online. Mirë, here we have another one with ndërkohë. Në Itali është shumë ngrohtë dhe me diell, ndërkohë në Gjermani bie shi. So in Italy it's very warm and sunny. In the meanwhile, or at the same time, in Germany it's raining. Okay, or whereas, you can say kurse there as well, ndërkohë në Gjermani po bie shi. Mirë, Lenson, fjalja numër 4.
Unë do të shkoj në Shpanjë, sepse moti është I mirë atje.
Spanj, Spanj. So, sepse, because, yes. You can also say se there. It's a short form of sepse. So I will go to Spain because the weather is good there. Numri 5, do të jesh I lumtur kur të përfundoj viti shkollor. You'll be happy when the school year, viti shkollor, të përfundoj when it's over. So temporal conjunction, kur. Mirë, it's the same like the previous ones we said. Nina, numri 6, number 6.
Duhet të shikoj ndeshjen. Pasi jam një tifos I madh.
Shumë mirë. So pasi is as, is similar like sepse. So I want to watch the match, ndeshjen, the match, as or because I am a big fan. Tifos I madh. You can also say duke qen se, since I am a big fan, I want to watch the movie. You can also say me që, it also means since. Me që jam tifoz I madh. You can also say, let's see, duke qen se, me që, nga që, it's the same. So spelled together. Nga që jam tifoz I madh, dua ta shikoj ndeshjen. Mirë? So any of these mean the same thing. You can also say sepse, because. Mirë, numri 7. Okay, let me read it. Ati bëhet qefi, so he is glad. Ati I bëhet qefi. Se miqtë e tij menduan për të. So se, sepse is the same. Pasi, me që, nga që, you can use any of these. Because his friend thought of him, he was glad of that. Because, since, because, as, so they would all work there. Mirë, Nina, numri 8.
Teksti nuk është I plot dhe ka ende shumë për të shtuar.
Shumë mirë. So there are two sentences. They are linked, connected with they. Teksti nuk është I plot. The text is not completed. It's not full. It's not completed. Ka ende shumë për të shtuar. There is still much more to add. Shtoj, to add. So they in the middle. The text is not full, is not completed, and there is more to add. Dhe, unë dhe ti, me and you. Ajo duhet të nxitoj sepse miqtë e saj po e presin. Nxitoj, the verb to hurry. So she needs to hurry because her friends are waiting for her. Sepse, se, duke qenë se, me që, nga që, pasi, all interchangeable. Mirë. We have slide number 6. 2 more slides, and then we'll go to the compound ones. Lenson, can you read the first one?
Ajo ka flok të kuqe, ndërsa motrat e saj kanë flok kafe.
From here. So flok kafe, brown hair. We mostly say flok gështenj. Gështenj is chestnut. So we use chestnut a lot to describe the hair color. So brown, basically. She has red hair, ka flok kuqe, ndërsa, kurse, whereas. You can also use a long conjunction, nga ana tjetër, on the other hand. So on the other side, the other sisters have brown hair. Ndërsa, kurse, whereas, while, in the meanwhile. Here, çdo kush mund të këndoj, pavarësisht nga mosha. So that's a new one as well. Çdo kush means secili, each one, everyone, anyone. Anyone can sing pavarësisht nga mosha, regardless. So it's like an adverb as well, like an adverb, conjunction, yes, with a comma in front, pavarësisht. Mostly when there is a comma like that, you can also start the sentence with the second part, pavarësisht nga mosha, comma, çdo kush mund të këndoj. So regardless, pavarësisht. Nuk është e sigurt nëse ngjarja do të ndodh. We said nëse earlier, if, yes, if. Nëse also means whether. So here it's more like whether. It's not for sure, nuk është e sigurt, whether the event will take place or not. Do të ndodh, will happen. It's not sure whether it will happen, nëse. You can also say në rast se, në qoftë se, like in the previous slide. Mirë, nuk e kuptonte gramatikën, she didn't understand the grammar. Megjithse, mësuesja e kishte shpjeguar disa herë. So, megjithse, even though, although. Another way to say this is more used is edepse. That's a compound one, it has two parts, edepse. So even though the teacher had explained the lesson several times, she didn't understand the grammar. So shpjegoj gramatikën. Nina, numri 5.
Me pëlqeu
Ushqimi.
Edhe pse ishte I ftoftë.
Shumë mirë. So we just said edepse is the same as megjithse, even though. So I like the food even though it was cold. Edhe pse ishte I ftohtë. You can start the sentence also with edhe pse ishte I ftohtë, më pëlqeu ushqimi. So start with the second part. Okay, the next one, Nina, as well.
Ajo është me pushime, prandaj nuk është këtu.
Shumë mirë. Do you remember we said prandaj earlier as well? Do you remember what other conjunctions we can use there?
No, they are all new to me.
Okay, prandaj we said it a few slides ago, so you can also say kështu që, that's why she's not here.
Ndaj.
Ndaj, shumë mirë, prandaj, that's why she's not here. Mirë, po bie shi, por ne do dalim gjithsesi. Po bie shi, por, but it's raining, but we will still, or yes, we'll still go out. Gjithsesi, still, however. You can also say por gjithsesi ne do dalim do dalim. Gjithsesi you can also put it there, however. Okay, nxito, për ndryshe ushqimi do të ftohet, or për ndryshe do të ftohet ushqimi. So për ndryshe, otherwise. Otherwise. In colloquial Albanian, you can replace it with because, so hurry up because the food will get cold. You can also say sepse, se. Here, so për ndryshe, otherwise. Ajo ka disa vite që ka lule në kopshin e saj, ndërsa tani mbjell dhe perime. Ndërsa was the same like kurse. Yes, it has been years, ka disa vite, it has been years that she has flowers in her garden, but now she's planting also vegetables. Mbjell, tani, mbjell with a, or tani pombiel. Yes, pombiel, edhe perime. She's planting also vegetables. If it's future with a, if it's present without it. So pombiel, ajo do të mbjell. Mirë. Whereas, while. Okay. Any questions here? Any words to translate? So again, the simple conjunctions are hundreds and thousands of them. Yes. Mirë. Some more sentences. Numër 7. Lenson, can you read the first one?
Ai ka shumë mirë, por rrallë
Ai ka shumë miq.
shumë miq. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Ai ka shumë miq, por rrallë I takon.
Takon. He has many friends, but por rrallë I takon. He rarely meets them. Por was the same like po, was the same like mirë po. But not mirë por, that's wrong. Mirë po. Lenson, the next one.
Asaj I pëlqejnë shumë frutat.
Përkatësisht.
Përkatësisht mollët, bananët dhe qershit.
Yes, qershit. Asaj I pëlqejnë shumë frutat. She likes fruit a lot. Namely, so you name them. Namely, përkatësisht, mollët, bananet dhe qershit, apples, bananas, and cherries. Here, përkatësisht. Again, it's like an adverb, especially those with isht, but it works like a conjunction as well. Okay, ishte një fest e bukur ditëlindjeje, megjithse nuk ishte shumë njerëz, edhe pse nuk ishte shumë njerëz. So even though there were not many people, it was still a beautiful birthday party. Fest e bukur ditëlindjeje. Megjithse, edhe pse, even though, although. Mirë. Ai duhet të shkoj tani, për ndryshe do të jetë vonë. What was për ndryshe, Nina? Do you remember? Për ndryshe? So he has to go now. It will be late. He has to go now. Otherwise, it will be late. Do të jetë vonë. Otherwise, he will get late. Për ndryshe.
It throws again, Elson.
It froze again. So për ndryshe, otherwise. You can also say, again, in colloquial Albanian, you can also say ose. So he He has to go now or he'll be late. Ose do të jetë vonë. Mirë, numri 5. Ajo më gatua në ushqim sa herë të dua. What's that sa? Tiffany?
Like as many times that I want. Here?
Yes, as many times as I want, Shumir. So again, sa, pronouns, especially interrogative pronouns, question pronouns, those are quite often used as conjunctions as well. As many times as I want, or as much as I want, sa herë të dua. So actually it is sa herë, both of them. Mir, I know there are hundreds of other ones. Conjunctions, do you know any ones maybe I have skipped? Tiffany or Dan Lenson?
I can't think of any right now.
Okay. So yes, and there is ch as well. So that, mendoj se, I think that. Yes. Mir, so those were simple conjunctions. In case you are watching from YouTube, you are welcome to join learnalbanianonline.net. The link will be there, and the next lesson will be held in about a month from now. In case there is a topic I should prepare a lesson for, just leave a comment or let me know, and I'll try to prepare it. Mir, let's go now to the compound conjunctions. These are conjunctions, livza, that consist of 2 or more words. Let's start with the first conjunction. So the compound conjunctions that contain the word ch. Slide number 9. And one of them is me qëllim ch, with purpose that, so in order to. For example, ne po mësojmë shqip me qëllim që të shkojmë në Shqipëri. We are learning Albanian in order to go to Albania. The short form of me qëllim ç is simply ç, and it means exactly the same thing. So you can replace it. Mirë. Another compound conjunctions that contain ch is në vend ç. Instead that, not of. Of would be with a noun, instead that. So, for example, më mori në telefon në vend që të më dërgonte mesazh. Instead of calling me, instead of sending me a message, he called me. So he called me instead of sending me a message, again with a comma. Yes, Nina, numri, the next one.
Ajo takoi miqt në vend që të vizitonte gjyqërit.
Shumë mirë. So she met her friends, takoi miqt, instead of visiting her her grandparents. Okay, instead of visiting her parents, she met her friends. So you can switch the parts of the sentences, it will still be correct. Numri 3, Nina.
Në vend që të praktikoj pianon, takoj miqt e tij.
Oh, so instead of practicing piano, he met his friends. Në vend që. And one more, Nina.
Ai po rrinte me miqt e tij në vend që të bënte detyrat e shtëpisë.
Shtëpisë. To do the homework. He was staying with his friends instead of doing the homework. Në vend që. So në vend që, it's followed always by subjunctive, we call it. I think, yes, we talked about subjunctive. In other words, it is të. So, or a verb after. Okay? Yes, so this conjunction, it follows subjunctive. Here, let's go to some more conjunctions that take ch. Slide number 10. Aq më tepër ch. That means especially because. So duhet të studiosh shumë sot. Aq më tepër që nesër ke provim. You should study a lot or hard today, especially because tomorrow you have an exam. Aq më tepër që. Duhet të gatuash më shumë. Aq më tepër që do të vinë njerëz, for example. You should cook more, especially because there are people coming. Aq më tepër që. You can write down some sentences by yourself, and at the end of the lesson we can read them out. Okay? Kështu që, we said it earlier, therefore, so that, that's why, for this reason. Po binte shi, kështu që, mora çadrën, therefore I took the umbrella. It was raining, therefore I took the umbrella. You can also say prandaj, ondaj. Që, so you can use this with days of the week. Që të hënën, since Monday. Që të Hënën, with days of the week only. Që të martë, që të mërkurën, etc. Që në, with seasons. Që në ver, or yes, që në shkurt. Since February. Something. Që kur, since, so kanë kaluar disa ditë, që kur ajo ka kontaktuar për herë të fundit. Several days have passed since she contacted us for the last time. Që kur. Okay, we have one more with ch. I mean, there are many conjunctions, compound conjunctions that take ch. Slide number 11. Me kusht ch, with the condition that. So ai do të shkoj. Second, ai do të shkoj me pushime gjatë verës, me kusht që dikush të kujdeset për qenien e tij. He will go on holidays during summer, with the condition that someone takes care of his dog. Me kusht që. You can also say me kushtin që. So that would be the definite form of kusht. It's the same. The next one, edhe po që se, even if, for example, even if you were busy, even if you were this, even that. So edhe po që se je I zën, edhe po që se je I zën, mund të, we can, something. Okay, edhe po që se. Other ones that take ch are many of them. Që nga, so since, from, që ku, që kur, kudo që, everywhere that, kurdo që, anytime that, mjaft që, it's enough that, nga do që, anywhere that, sado që, as much as, yes, as much that, si do që, however it is, si do që të jetë, however it is, so however it is. Or however that you want, si do që të duash, si do që të jetë, si do që të mundesh, yes, sa do, sa po që, në mënyrë që, sa herë që, there are many of them. Those that I wrote are the most important ones. Any questions so far? Any sentences? So, let's go to the second conjunction, edhe. So we are talking about compound conjunctions, and with edhe we can build edhe pse, even though we mentioned it earlier, megjithse, edhe pse. Tiffany, can you read these three questions?
Yeah, but just it froze again, so maybe you should share it again.
Let's share it again. So, go ahead.
Po mundohet shumë edhe pse detyrat nuk I ka të vështira.
So mundohem, e di çfarë është?
You will try a lot?
Yes, he is trying hard, he is trying a lot, even though the homework is not difficult. Here, po mundohet shumë. Mundohem means to try hard. So përpiqem, just to try, mundohem to try hard. Pyetja e dyta, fjalja e dytë.
Still me?
Yes, po.
Pyetja është gramatikisht e saktë edhe pse e pakuptueshme.
So the question is grammatically correct, even though it's not understandable, doesn't make sense. So edhe pse, even though megjithse was a synonym. And also the last one?
Mori not të keqe edhe pse kishte mësuar shumë.
He got a bad grade, even though he had studied hard. You can build also edhe sikur, even if edhe sikur të duash, even if you wanted. Edhe sikur të dua, even if I want, nuk mund të, I cannot, something. Edhe sikur, even if. Mirë. And there are many other compound conjunctions. Let's check some other ones. Në qoftë se, we said it in the previous one, it means if. It's a synonym to në rast se. It's a synonym with nëse. It's a synonym with po. Po also means if. Here's a very interesting one. E lëre më or e lëre pastaj. So or, not both më pastaj. That means never mind then. So ajo nuk ka para për një këmishë të re. E lëre pastaj për një xhup. She doesn't have money for a new shirt. Never mind for a new jacket. Xhup is a winter jacket. So e lëre më pastaj. Okay? Nuk, another sentence. Nuk kam kohë të one second. Nuk kam kohë të havu. E lëre më pastaj, e lëre më pastaj të, what can we say, të shkoj në party. I don't have time to eat a meal. Never mind then to go to a party. Right? Yeah. Para se, before, also a temporal conjunction, it needs subjunctive, të after. Të gjithë duhet të jenë në shkollë para se të fillojë mësimi, with a comma. Everyone should be at school before the lesson starts. Before that is actually literally. And I cannot think of any other way of saying it. I guess it's the only way before, yes, in this context. Ne kemi edhe 5 orë rrugë para se të arrijmë në vendmbërritjen tonë. We have 5 more hours of road, so of road to do, of way, of road. 5 more hours to drive, or it depends on the context, before we arrive on the destination. Here, para se të. Another one, a compound conjunction, is mesadiun, as far as I know, with how much I know, literally. So mesadiun, ajo të hënën ka sërish mësime pianoje. As far as I know, on Monday, she has piano lessons again. Sërish again. Mesadiun, ai do të shkojë me pushime javën e ardhshme. As far as I know, he will go on holidays next week. Javën e ardhshme. So, mesadiun. And let's check some other ones. Për këtë arsye, for this reason, it's the same like prandaj, therefore, kështu që, that's why, ndaj, etc. That's why, therefore. Mirë, slide 14, Nina. Mund ta lexosh? Can you read it out?
Ajo do t'ju ndihmoj
Ndihmoj.
për aq sa të jetë e nevojshme.
Shumë mirë. Për aq sa të jetë nevojshme, or për aq kohë sa të jetë nevojshme. She will help you, with a comma, for as long as it is necessary. For as long as it is necessary. So për aq or për aq kohë sa të jetë e nevojshme. Also the second one? Nina?
Ajo duhet të stërvitet shumë, vetëm kështu mund të përmirësohet.
Përmirësohet, shumë mirë.
Përmirësohet.
Stërvitem, ushtrohem, she needs to train a lot, only like this, so only this way, vetëm kështu, only this way. Only this way she can improve herself. Vetëm kështu. Për sa kohë sa, for as long as. Nina, number 3, numër 3.
Mua me pëlqen të notoj, vetëm se uji është shpesh shumë I ftoftë.
Yes, I'm not sure how to translate this in English. So I like swimming, but you can say like but actually, por uji është vetëm se. It's like saying in English, but the problem is that water is often cold. Okay, vetëm se. But the thing is that ajo shkoi në shkollë pavarësisht se ishte smur. Yes, so she went to school even though she was sick, pavarësisht se. Regardless that she was sick, regardless, pavarësisht se ishte smur. You can also say edhe pse, what we said earlier. Lenson, numër 5.
Fundjavave qëndrom në shtëpi aq më tepër që I duhet të studioj për Provimim.
Yes, so achme taper was, we said it earlier as well, especially because achme taper ch. So where are we? Here. She went to fundjavave qëndron në shtëpi on the weekends. Fundjavave on the weekends. She stays home. Achme taper që do të how do you translate that again? 1 second. I was especially because, yes, especially because she needs to study for the exam. Here she stays home. Është mirë në arithmetik, she's good at arithmetics, por nga ana tjetër, but on the other hand, on the other side, or I think yes, on the other side, yes, she doesn't like math. Okay, she's good in that, but on the other side, she doesn't like it. Jam ftohur, por për ndryshe jam mirë. I got a cold, I caught a cold, so jam ftohur. But other than that, I'm doing okay. Other than that, por për ndryshe jam mirë. Okay, so these were compound conjunctions that have 2 or more words. Is there any questions? Would you like me to translate or to repeat something again? Okay, so in case you're watching from YouTube, thank you for watching. You can leave a like, I appreciate it, or you can subscribe. We are almost reaching 8,000 subscribers. Yes, let's go now to expressions with conjunctions. This is one of my favorite ones. So check out slide 16, they're summarized there. Check out how their structure is. So jo që, por, jo vetëm, por edhe, ose, edhe. So they consist of 2 parts or more. As, qoft, hem, nëse, apo, o, aq, such. There are many other ones. So let's talk about the first one, slide 17. Not only, but also you will translate it in English. In Albanian, there are a few ways of saying this. You can use whichever you like. Jo vetëm, something, por edhe, something. You can also say edhe. Also, it means not only, but also. Hem, not only, but also. So, Lenson, can you read the first one?
Mira dhe miqt e saj do të udhëtojnë jo vetëm në Spanjë, por edhe në Portugali.
Portugali, Mira and her friends will travel not only to Spain, but also to Portugal. So they go together, not only, but also. You can replace it. Hem në Spanjë, hem në Portugali. Edhe në Spanjë, edhe në Portugali. Lenson, numër 2.
Studentët tanë duan të përmirësojnë edhe të shkruarit edhe të lezuarit.
So that's, we'll have a lesson about it. It's called the neutral gender nouns, gerunds as well. So that's a noun that comes from a verb. Our students want to improve not only writing, but also reading. Edhe të shkruarit, edhe lexuarit. Jo vetëm shkruarit, jo vetëm lexuarit. Lenson, numër 3.
Edhe të qorton, edhe të do.
Yes. So not only she or he, let's take she, not only she scolds you, but also she loves you. So qortoj is to scold someone. Qortoj. Nina, numër 4.
Edhe sot, edhe nesër.
Yes, so it's like saying both today and tomorrow, or not only today, but also tomorrow, both of them. Nina, numër 5.
Na bëri hem për të qehur, hep për të qarë.
Yes, hem, it should be hem, both of them. Na bëri hem për të qeshur, hem për të qarë. So that means he made us not only to laugh, but also to cry. Here. Nina, numër 6.
Hem ha, hem flet.
Yes, so not only he's eating, but he's also speaking. So doing them at the same time. Here, hem ha, hem flet. Edhe ha, edhe flet. Asaj I pëlqejnë edhe qeshit, edhe bananet. She likes not only cherries, but also bananas. Or she likes both cherries and bananas. Okay, any questions so far? It's very easy, right? Not only, but also. Here, let's go to either this one or that one. So you can say ose, ose, a, o. So ose kështu, ose ashtu. Either like this or like that. Okay, either this or that, not both. Ose un, ose ti, either me or you, not both of us. Ose njëri, ose tjetri, either one of them or the other one. O tani, o kur, either now or never. Ose tani, ose kur, atani, akur. Okay? Here, let's go to numri 19. We still have a lot to do. Both this and that. We said a similar one previously. This is choft, choft. So it can be both of them. Not only this one, but also that one. Choft kur është me diell, choft kur është me shi. So it can it is both. Either, how do you say it in English? Both rainy and sunny. Or yes, it is both when it's rainy and it's when it's sunny. Qoft kur është me diell, qoft kur është me. For example, kur do të takohemi? When are we going to meet each other? You can say qoft kur është me diell, qoft kur është me shi. Whenever it's sunny, whenever it's rainy, whenever. Kur do të takohemi? Qoft ditën, qoft natën. It can be both during the day, during the night. Again, kur do të takohemi? Qoft tani, qoft nesër. It can be now, it can be tomorrow, so it can be both. Here. So a similar one to this one is si ashtu edhe. So si motra ashtu edhe nëna janë vegetariane. So both of them, mother and sister and mother, are both vegetarian. Si motra ashtu edhe. You can also say qoft motra, qoft nëna janë vegetariane. Asaj I pëlqejnë edhe qeshit edhe bananet. So it's a similar one. She likes bananas and cherries. So she likes both of them. Okay? Here. Slide 20, neither nor. So none of them. As nuk më hahet, as nuk më pihet. I don't want to eat and I don't want to drink. As nuk më hahet, so you can use the nuk, is optional. As un as ti, neither me nor you. My God, how would I just translate that? When I put it, I forgot to check how do you say it in English. Tiffany, mund ta lexosh?
As nam, as nishan.
Yes. That means nothing left. For example, let's see. An army destroys a village and it destroys it completely, and we say nuk lan. We use the verb le for nam and nishan. Nuk lan as nam as nishan. So they didn't leave anything standing. They ruined everything. Okay, nothing left. They ruined everything. As nam as nishan. Nam is similar to shame, and nishan is an old Albanian word for presents that you receive when you have a holiday, whatever. So they left no shame, they left no presents, nothing, so they ruined everything. There is nothing left. As nam as nishan. Okay. As e njo, as nuk dua ta njo. Neither do I know him, nor do I want to know him. Neither nor. As po, as yo. Neither yes nor no. So in between. We say pio, but it's not a word. As sot, as mot. Neither today nor next year. So never, basically. As sot, as mot. Mot means next year. It's not weather. Ai nuk është as I madh e as I vogël. He's not old. He's neither young. He's not big. He's not neither small. So yes, in between. Yes, as, neither, nor. So none of them. Okay. Let's go to the next one. We have still many to do. Whether or. So that's in Albanian. Nëse apo. For example, Nina, mund ta lexosh? Can you read the first one?
Dua të di nëse je I lirë apo I zënë.
I zënë. Yes. I want to know whether you're free or busy. By the way, you can say apo or simply a. Whether. Nina?
Nuk e di nëse është vrar apo bën vet.
Yes. So bëj vet means to pretend. To pretend. Bëj vet, to fake something, to pretend. I don't know whether he's hurt or he's pretending. That's one meaning. The second meaning, I don't know whether he is dead or he's pretending, he's faking. Mirë. Të pyeta nëse do të vish apo jo. I ask you whether you're coming or not. E pyeta nëse e kuptoi apo jo. I asked her whether she understood it or not. Lenson, the last one, numri 5.
Si është ende e qartë nëse ka jetë në Mars apo jo.
Yes. So s'është ende e qartë nëse ka jetë në Mars apo jo. It's not yet clear whether there is life in Mars or not. Whether there is or not. Mirë, nëse apo. So an expression. It has two parts. Let's go to the next one. So that. So let's check the sentences so it makes more sense. You can say aq sa or kaq sa. Foli kaq shpejt sa që nuk kuptova asgjë. He spoke so quickly so that I understood nothing. Or that I understood nothing. Foli kaq shpejt. U lodha aq shumë sa që më ran këmbët për dhe. This is an idiom. Më ran këmbët për dhe. My legs fell on the ground. So u lodha kaq shumë. I got so tired that my legs fell on the ground. So that means I got exhausted. So again, either kaq or aq is the same. Ishte aq errësirë sa që nuk mund të shikoja asgjë. It was so dark that I couldn't see anything. Bënte kaq ftohtë sa që kishte ngrirë dhe lumi. It was so cold so that the river was also frozen. Mësimi që aq i vështirë sa që asnjë nuk e kuptoi. The lesson was so difficult so that none understood it. Yeah, I'm going through the sentences quickly, so I want to cover the other ones as well. But you can pause when it's on YouTube, you can pause it and check them out again. Okay, but if there are questions, just let me know. Mirë, we have if, then, this is an easy one. So nëse mësoni për provim, atëherë do të merrni një notë të mirë. If you learn or if you study for the exam, then you'll get a good grade. Nëse merr pjesë në konkurs, atëherë keni mundësinë të fitoni një smartphone të ri. So if you participate, marr pjesë, to participate. If you participate in the competition, then you have the chance, keni mundësinë, you have the chance to win a new smartphone. So if, then. And then is optional. So atëherë is optional, you can leave it out. Mirë, we have two more slides. Slide 24. Sa aq. So as much as, yes, something like that. That's why I didn't put the translation in English there, but let's check the sentences. Sa më shpejt ta mbaroj, aq më mirë. As quickly as I finish it, much better it is. Aq më mirë, much better it is. Sa më shpejt ta mbaroj, as quickly as I finish it, much better it is. Sa më shumë sheqer të përdorni, aq më e ëmbël do të jetë torta. As much sugar as you use, that much sweet will the cake be. So sa më shumë. Sa herë më gatuan ushqim, every time he cooks or she cooks me food, aq më shumë e dua, that many times I love him or her more. Më shumë. Okay? So as something much, that something. So you can translate the sentence and then you can memorize it. I'm not sure whether there's a translation in English or a conjunction for it. Sa më shpejt ta mbaroj, aq më mirë. As soon as I finish it, much better it is, or it is much better.
Can we say sa më shpejt aq më mirë? Just like the sooner the better in
Yes,
English?
the sooner the better, perfect. Sa më shpejt aq më mirë, correct. Yes, the sooner the better, correct. The more sugar, the sweeter. Yes, you can say that one. The more, the sweeter. Okay. Let's check the exercise. Sliding is the best. Take 2-3 minutes and try to complete the exercise. If you're watching from YouTube, you can pause so you can try to do it by yourself first. You're going to use the conjunctions are already given because there are hundreds of them, as I said before. So the conjunctions are given. Try to use one of these in the sentences below. So let me separate the numbers. So there are 12. There are 3 of you, so 4 for each one of you. David, I'm not sure whether your microphone is working, whether you're listening, but if you want to do one of them, just let me know. So the first 4, Lenson, then Nina, then Tiffany. Okay, take your time, 3 minutes, and then let me know when you're ready. So yes, as I said, conjunctions, there are many of them. They have a very important function. There are several types of conjunctions and different categories as well, but I like to categorize them this way, like you saw them in the lesson. Yes. The next free lesson will be held in 1 month, and I'm not sure yet what topic we'll cover, but to find out, you can join my Facebook group. It's called Learn Albanian Online. There I post the events for the upcoming classes as well. So let's see, is anyone ready? Not yet, take your time. Çfarë mund të flasim derisa ta mbaroni ju detyrën? Koha këtu në Gjermani është, nuk e di. Ndryshon mendja kohës si mreti gratë, ndryshon gjatë gjithë kohës koha. Njëherë me diell, njëherë me shi. Kur fillon një shi si fortunë, mendon që për një javë do dalim me dielli, dhe dielli del mas një ore. Po. Mirë, mbaruat. Ni hao lema.
Hi, Meg.
Hi, Mayo. How? I hope it's not a problem if I eat a bit of chocolate. I am under sugared. How do you call it? Low blood sugar, right? I go to patients often and I tell them I have low blood sugar and they give me chocolate. Maybe several conjunctions can fit there. You don't have to try and find just one. Maybe several can fit. So, anyone ready? So top is a ball. Bëj detyra, to do the homework. Drek is lunch. Lëndoj, to hurt, to get physically hurt most. Yes, but spiritually as well. Lëndoj. Ha mollën, to eat the apple. E thart, it's sour. Kal shëtitje. To take a walk. Bëj detyra, to do the homework. Pastroj enët. Laj enët, to do the dishes. Futan banyo, to go to the toilet. Pastrohem, to get clean. Munda, that means as I could, as I can. Able to. Kotelier, free time. Razoj, to fall down. Pieshi, to rain. Mirë, the first one, mora topin, luajta me shoqe. Which one could fit? Which one had that? Lenson, I think.
Yeah.
So I took the ball, something, played with friends.
Më qëllinqë?
Qëllinqë and then subjunctive t. Do we have there? Yes, but no. Then you need a t then. Okay. There is no t in the sentence because me qëllinqë t. Then it would be correct.
And the?
Dhe, shumë mirë. I took the ball and I played with my friends. Dhe luajta me shoqe. You can also say me shoqet, both are correct. Mirë, so dhe we use it. Let me just make a line under. Unë do t'i bëj detyrat, do t'luaj. So it has two parts. Check out the two.
I think we have only two options here, either ede or achsa.
So which
maybe
one?
achsa.
How do you translate it? I, as much as I do the homework, so I will play. That I will play. So unë edhe do t'i bëj detyrat, edhe do t'luaj.
So I both do my homework and play.
And play. So not only I will do my homework, but I will also play. So it's a will, not doing them at the moment. Here, do të, future. Not only I will do my homework, but also I will play. Numër 3, nëna bëri drekën.
Kurse
Shumë mirë. Se
mësova.
unë mësova. Whereas I studied, I learned. Motra u lëndua, so lëndohem to get hurt. E dërguante mjeku, sent her to the doctor.
Prandaj.
Prandaj, shumë mirë. That's why they took her to the doctor. Prandaj, ndaj, kështu që. Mirë, Tiffany, unë nuk e ha mollën.
These ones were not mine, yeah.
Okay, sorry.
I'm thinking Nessa for this one.
Sure. 1 second, let me start screen sharing. Oh, I am screen sharing. Okay. Nëse është e thartë, yes. If it is sour, I don't eat the apple. Vllai doli shëtitje, bëri detyrat.
And on number just kurse.
Shumë mirë. No, vllai, number 6. Vllai, the brother took a walk, something, he did the homework.
The. Or
It is after, pasi.
okay.
So he took a walk after he did the homework. Pasi bëri detyrat. Unë laj enet, I do the cook, I wash the dishes, mother cooks.
Pasi.
We used pasi, we just use it, number 6.
Okay.
Teksai, that means even though the mother cooked, we didn't mention teksai in the previous one. I don't think we mentioned teksa is the same like kurse, whereas, while, at the same time, in the meanwhile. So teksa is there. Mother is I'm washing the dishes, whereas mother cooks. Unë laj enet, teksa nëna gatuante, yes. I'm doing the dishes, whereas the mother was cooking. Mirë, u futa në banjo.
Me qëllim.
Shumë mirë. Yes, me qëllim që, because we have a të there. Me qëllim që të pastrohem. With the purpose that, me qëllim që. I enter the toilet so that I can get clean. Lenson, unë vrapova.
No, this was mine. So, unë vrapova nëse munda.
Let me see, 1 second. Not nëse munda. But then we miss one, no?
Can I translate it as I would run if I could? But
no, then it would be I would unë do të vrapoja.
Okay.
Okay, let's do number 10 and then we'll see which one is left. Unë luaj.
I don't know. In the ones that are left.
Time I play.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Yes, I have free time. Is the second part. I play.
Yeah. I play because I have free time, but then.
Nëse, if I have free time, I play.
Okay.
Right? Nëse kam kohë të lirë, luaj. So nëse we use it. Fëmijët vrapuan.
Aq shpejt sa u rrëzuan.
They ran so quickly that they fell. Mirë, aq shpejt sa u rrëzuan. Nxënësit shkojnë në shkollë.
Edhe pse bie shi.
Edhe pse unë vrapova nëse munda. Then that's not correct. Nxënësit shkojnë në shkollë edhe pse bie shi. So your pupils go to school even though it rains. Nëse is not correct in the previous one. Unë vrapova nëse munda. Unë vrapova me aq sa munda. So with as much as I could. I ran for life, you'd say in English.
Okay.
Me aq sa, it's not there. Here, Rapova meaj samunda. Okay, so that was it. Any questions?
Just a lot to learn.
A lot to learn. Then I hope you enjoyed it.